Julie Walters has revealed she now thinks of her cancer as gift that prompted her to change her life for the better. The educating Rita actress, 70, has had the all-clear after being diagnosed with stage 3 bowel cancer in 2018. But she said the disease, which led to 2 tumors being removed from her colon, had made her re-evaluate her life, including cutting back on work and living at more sedate pace. She said, "It's changed me because it's changed the way I live my life. I'm the same but different. I'm not rushing about all the time, getting up at 5 a.m. and coming home at midnight. I've let lot of noise go and year and half has passed. I've gone from thinking of my cancer as shock and something terrible that happened to me, to thinking in way it was gift." The star first visited doctor with indigestion and slight discomfort, but later returned with symptoms including stomach pain, heartburn and vomiting. While on the set of The Secret Garden, she received call asking her to see specialist. After her cancer diagnosis, she recalls telling her husband Grant Rafi, "I walked into the car park where Grant was waiting and when said the word cancer, saw his eyes fill with tears. We just sat there numb. But what we knew, was that we would go through it. Think we both knew not to be emotional, just be practical, deal with it, keep going. Get it out." She kept her diagnosis secret and told her daughter Maisie Rafi, 31, that she was having her appendix out in hospital. "In fact she had 30 centimeters taken out of my colon." She did not tell her older brothers, Tommy and Kevin, either. Instead she only confided in Grant. They met in 1986 before marrying 11 years later. She said in an interview with The Telegraph, "I couldn't bear the thought of everyone worrying, particularly my daughter. Told her needed to have my appendix removed because there was problem. I couldn't say the word cancer to her. Knew she knew it probably didn't sound right, but she also knew wasn't going to talk about it and she didn't push me. I didn't want to upset people. Wanted to keep it small. Of course it was frightening. But Grant was with me every step. Wanted to wait till was in the right place and then had my dramatic moments. If people fussed I'd shout was fine. If they treated me like was fine I'd complain still wasn't totally better. But really didn't want to have to talk about it. Still find it hard." She added, "I think was lucky that had bowel cancer because it is one that there can be very good results with. Was told I'd had it for 4 years before was diagnosed." The star, who spoke about her cancer with the BBC's Victoria Derbyshire in February, is soon to be seen in an adaptation of the Frances Hodgson Burnett classic The Secret Garden, in which she stars as the formidable housekeeper Mrs. Medlock. Her career has spanned more than 50 years, during which she has won 7 BAFTAs, 2 Emmys, Laurence Olivier Award and Golden Globe and worked with stars including Michael Caine and Victoria Wood. She told how she was unable to complete filming and was replaced by stand-in for some of the last scenes. "I did return to the set month after my operation. Stood in this tight, woolen full-length Victorian-style costume in 90-degree heat, looking terrible and feeling even worse because just wasn't up to it. I went home, told my agent didn't think could do anything anymore. I've been at home ever since."